Hey Aries, and welcome to your March 2018 General Tarot Forecast. This is Sky here to hopefully give you guys another amazing reading for your month ahead. And I'm really excited to be here, Aries, because I think that you are really facing a lot of yourself this month. This month I'm kind of coming with a bit of shorter, more direct content and videos just because I think this is one of those types of months where too much in-depth, overwhelming analysis of experiences kind of doesn't get us very far. Really take March as we move into this last part of 2017 energy. Again, as most astrologers, I think that the new year starts in March 21st, once we get back into your time, Aries, because you are at the beginning of the zodiac. So the beginning of March here, it's really important to be able to see what you've done and to see where it's not been right, to see where it's been right, and to sort of make your amends with that, find your closures here, learn to get past things, and prepare for a really big, wonderful type of explosion and uprising experience to come in once you get back into your solar time. Control dynamics are really emphasized for you in March, Aries. You have the Six of Pentacles as your central theme. You have the Emperor, the Hierophant reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed. All of these cards in this type of layout deal with people and their connections to you and what people are expecting from you, what you're expecting from other people. There's a lot of symbiotic connections, and we're in Pisces time in the beginning of this month, so that makes sense. You know, Pisces is a mutable sign, it's a duality sign, it's like the two fish, you know. So definitely take some time to look at your surroundings, look at the people around you, look at the people in your life that feel codependent, like the people who rely on you for something and the people you rely on them for something. And really see if that's necessary. Really see how you can plant yourself and become more independent in your energetic outlay this month. And I feel that you become so rewarded and so much more confident because you have that Six of Wands reversed in your reading as well. So this kind of indicates to me that there's a lack of confidence because of who you're depending on and who's depending on you. It feels like a lot of resources are being sucked out or being taken advantage of in some way. And I feel that Aries becomes much stronger by finding funding or resources or power within yourself versus in other people. And it's kind of funny to see Aries getting involved in this sort of a symbiotic outlay with other people where there's a lot of reliance in perhaps unknown ways. And you know, we have Neptune and Pisces right now too, and we have a big Pisces stellium coming in, so everyone's kind of here, Aries, but we're actually relying on you. Okay, because you are the sign after Pisces, you're the pioneer, you're the people who are kind of leading everyone out of this. So how do you kind of work with that pressure? You know, who's relying on you to lead them out of the fog or lead them out of the difficult experience that they've had? Because I do feel that Aries has sort of become this figurehead or this parent energy for a lot of people. Saturn's in Capricorn right now. It's not been there for too long. Mars will be moving into Capricorn this month as well, which is your fellow cardinal sign, and a square angle to you. And Capricorn is a very parent type of sign. It's 10th house. It is a feminine sign, so it represents matriarchy, but it is ruled by Saturn, which is a father sign, so it represents patriarchy as well. So there's a meshing of that happening within you, and I feel that the biggest thing for Aries is becoming parent to many, or becoming the person who provides for everyone. So watch out for that and make sure that you're able to provide for yourself too. The sun reversed is in your reading, Aries, so this indicates to me that your purpose and what you're striving for could be getting really sucked up by other people. So your sunlight, your rays, your positive solar projection to the rest of the world could be being really taken by a lot of people. So it's I see this vision of sunlight being projected out, caught in a jar, and then there's just no sunlight left for yourself or for the rest of the world. So try to not overspend yourself. It's funny to see that the sun did come up at that place in your reading, because that is once the sun goes into Aries, you know, that third week there in March. And that's also when the equinox happens too, when we have that solar activation as well. So you're very I want to say sideline activated in a direct way, if that makes sense, from the extent that the sun is going into your sign during that time. But at the same time, there's something that you're not liking about your solar concept as a person. So what you're putting out there, your purpose, your drive, your solar plexus energy feels reversed to you, or feels like it's not hitting the right place. But the beauty of this month, Aries, is that you find what you need to shine nonetheless. The best part of this reading is that star card in the upright, just functioning really healthily there. Throughout all of this, you find what you need to be in the driver's seat of your own life, what you need to be shining and healthy and calibrated, okay? So even if it's feeling a little bit overwhelming or difficult in March, you get there, Aries, and you find what you need to do it. So kind of pay attention, like throughout this experience of maybe feeling connected unhealthily to other people and feeling like other people are sort of vampiristically sucking out all of your resources. Understand the art that you see there, or the motivation that you find there, because it feels that that motivation may have been what you needed to see in the first place, and by seeing it and utilizing it, you come into the place where you can sort of be the star of your own experience. Okay, first week of March, Aries, to get into this week to week, the star rooted down by the Hierophant reverse. So to me, this deals with being unlocked or being accessed, okay? Or being able to access this purpose in the first place. Again, 2018 is such a purpose year for everyone, and you're right at the forefront of that experience, Aries. So through seeing your motivation again in this first week, like what is it that you want to do? Like when you're working your 9-to-5 job and you're not enjoying that, or when you're doing sort of the more menial drudgery tasks in your life, what are you building up to? Like what comes after that? What is that funding or financing? It becomes important for Aries to understand in the first week of March what the end game is and what the point A to point B is. It's like you need to almost become more linear in your planning or your progress, and that gives you a lot. You can also sort of feel like you can't find the key, though, in the first week, and I feel that by the 4th week of March, or specifically getting into April, that you can more easily access the key, but it's like you know what you need to do to accomplish your goal, to thrive, to be happy, but in the first week, you're just feeling like that key isn't there, but you know where the door is, where the locked door is, you just can't quite open it yet. So my recommendation for the first week is to definitely work on the health and work on getting your body thriving more. So new health routines, new versions of self-care, I think really become imperative for Aries, so that you can start functioning enough to sort of be the warrior of your experience, because you're a warrior sign, you're ruled by Mars, and you are cardinal fire energy, so you are the warrior, Aries. Sometimes if there's not a battle or not a fight, you can kind of fizzle out and not do much. So really find yourself grateful to have this battle and to be able to make yourself as strong as you can become in this month and in this year in general. Second week, Aries, 6 of Wands reversed, you're down by 3 of Wands reversed. Major fire energy coming in. That realization must have happened in the first week. So there's a lack of confidence, though, and a feeling that someone has turned their back on you. Try to not get too caught up in who's not considering you. Again, we have this codependent tie happening with many people perhaps relying on you for things, yet having their back simultaneously turned on you. So find all of these structures, find these people who are not prioritizing you, yet expect something from you, or expect to be prioritized by you. That's what's draining your confidence. Again, 6 of Wands reverse is a lack of confidence, or a lack of feeling high enough in the hierarchy to have power over your own life. So it feels that by cutting ties with people who expect to be prioritized without giving you anything back is very imperative this month, or at least imperative to be seen, because I feel that you find your key to that locked door with the Hierophant reversed there by gaining more power through not supporting so many ungrateful people. Third week, Aries, the Emperor rooted down by Knight of Wands. I see you coming into your power there. A lot of people will maybe interpret the Emperor as a kind of negative influence, but I'm seeing that for Aries as you, not so much as another person trying to take control over you, which the Emperor can definitely be. Aries is kind of an Emperor card. Again, you're like the warrior. You are the first. You're the first sign of the zodiac, so you automatically have sort of a birthright to power that some of the other zodiac signs can't get so easily. So I feel that the third week of March, right into equinox time there, I think that those cards are beautiful for you to have there, Aries. Requires you to step into your power and requires you to become the emperor of your own life. So empowering to see Aries becoming the emperor of their own lives and really embracing that in a Knight of Wands type of way. So new adventurous ideals, spontaneity, adaptability, really honing in on the masculine fire side of your personality becomes important during this month. That's right when the sun is moving into your sign as well. I love that energy for you guys. So thinking about masculine fire, thinking about that like thrust of life, that thrust of power and ignition and passion into your goals and purpose, and how you can not be a victim of that. Sometimes when people get extremely activated by purpose and passion, it makes things very messy and very clumsy. So the Emperor demands control and demands organization and an outlining of that energy. And that's where I feel that Aries has the most power moving into this equinox time, is through being able to organize and implement this incredible Knight of Wands energy in a way that is powerful and benefits your own life. I feel that if you're too reckless with this energy, that the Emperor could start to show itself in the more negative ways. So perhaps being controlled by many people, or other people trying to control you, other people trying to organize and outline you in a way that benefits them. But it all starts at the self level, Aries. You know, it all starts at this place where you're in yourself and thinking, okay, do I want to control my life, or do I want my life to control me? It's a big thing for Aries this month. Fourth week, the sun reversed, rooted down by 10 of Pentacles reversed. It's not really good or bad. It's neither here nor there. This week very much depends on what the other parts of March gave to you. So were you able to see your purpose and able to, even if it's not like see your purpose in its entirety, like find the motivation, you know what I mean? And organize and outline that. And then are you able to, you know, stay in the driver's seat? I think that if you can stay in the driver's seat, this fourth week of March treats you very well. I think that you can definitely turn that sun energy upright and actually be revealed what the purpose is. And through that, you may see that you have to spend a lot of money or spend a lot of energy. 10 of Pentacles reversed deals with things that you've saved up or conserved for a long time needing to be put on the line. And I don't see this as necessarily a bad thing either. I think that maybe finally Aries can invest in themselves or make a choice that might be a bit resourcefully taxing, but at the same time gives you a lot. I feel, on the other hand, though, that if you can't find your strength to be a warrior in a new way, in the sense that you're not necessarily just like bursting out all your energy, getting reckless with it and thinking, oh, that makes me a warrior because I'm being absolutely, you know, drained by myself, but I'm accomplishing a lot. If you can hone in on your health and your organization and your productivity in a way that you feel empowered by what you're putting out, really honing in on that positive energy of the Emperor, I think that Aries can make the perfect expenditure or the perfect investment in the fourth week to fund a large part of your next experience. Otherwise, if you're kind of at the victimhood of this type of energy, you might feel like it's hard to support yourself and others. So I can see this really going many different ways. Your central theme, Aries, 6 of Pentacles. You have 2 6s this month, which 6 is a very transitional number. And it's like they're touching each other. One's reversed, one's upright. That really hones in on that symbiotic connection energy for you to me this month. And it very much says to me that you have to realize who is giving and who is taking. Where is the compromise? Where is the power actually lying? Because for me with 6 of Pentacles, it says that people who feel like they're taking are actually giving, and people who feel like they're giving are actually taking. You have to see through the other side of that, and through honing that in and through becoming the Emperor of you, not the Emperor of anyone else, not the Emperor of your family or your relationship, but the Emperor of yourself and your motivations, you can completely just surpass that and move away. Because again, 6 being the number of transitions and moving away from something puts you into a place of power that I am absolutely like, wow, Aries, like it will be nice to see you thrive in this way for the first time in a while. And that's just like exactly what this year is. As you guys like might have seen by my 2018 year ahead videos, if you haven't seen them yet, that'll be on the screen in a second. You know, this is a year where Aries thrives in a new way. And this is a year where even if you've had like wonderful successes, you learn how to thrive through success and not be like a victim to success. So whatever pushes that in and whatever gives that a nice culmination for you, 10 of Pentacles this month, becomes your like weapon or your warrior sort of entry passcode, if you will. Anyway, Aries, I've so enjoyed to be here giving you this reading. If you'd like to click the center of your screen, you can book a private reading with me. Also check out the playlist to see your 2018 year ahead video, and subscribe, like, and comment to my channel. It makes my day. Yeah, I love this energy, you guys. It's gonna do you well. I feel so much better just having done this, and we will be talking soon. Much love. Bye.